Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Since this is a 2021 yearly reading, since January is already almost like done, I'm starting from February, but to make up for the loss of January in your reading, you have clarifiers for March, or for a few months. Um, and also you have an extra romance oracle card. So the overall energy of the year for you is the Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands is passion, new passion being ignited, a new flame being ignited. And I see this as a flame that consumes your mind as well. Um, then for your romance oracle cards, for the first half of the year, you have released your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. For the second half of the year, you have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So for the second half of the year, so taking steps towards your love or love life. You have a lot of romance cards. You have the Lovers and the Two of Cups. You do have the Ace of Cups for the overall energy of the year. And then, okay, starting with, so that's clarifying that. Starting with February, you have the Wheel of the Year. So in February, things are changing. So a lot of unexpected things will be happening in February. Not much like in-depth details to what these unexpected things are, since it is unexpected, like it's not meant to be known. Um, um, but overall, February is holding a lot of surprises for you, and actually March as well, because you have the Page of Cups, which is very similar to the Will of the Year. Will of the Year is nothing staying the same forever. Seasons change, things change. So not to get too used to where you are now, and they could change negatively or positively. But even if it's negatively, it won't be negative forever, and even if it is positive, it won't be positive forever. So that's the Will of the Year. Then Page of Cups is kind of similar, where it's expecting the unexpected. Typically it's a fish in a cup, so even expecting a fish to appear in a cup. With this one, it's as his feet in the sky, so not knowing what to expect next, especially in your love life. You never know what can happen when it comes to your romance life. With the Lovers as well, that's like a really deep bond with someone. Um, and I see that's like new love as well with the Lovers, where you're like kind of like teenagers running off together. So kind of youthful love, so a romance that's still young, and the Page of Cups is also quite a young card generally. So romance that's likely still young, could be a new romance, could be simply the energy from your romance taking on a childish sort of vibe, a childlike vibe, or unexpected vibe where unexpected things happen in your, like your partner does unexpected things for you, or simply unexpected things happen in your romantic life. I also have the heart there as well with this Page of Cups. Like it isn't with all decks where you get like a heart in the Page of Cups. So this is really bonding with someone, and you do have the Two of Cups as well. Since I'm already talking about romance, I'm just going to talk about the Two of Cups. That is sharing a bond with someone and deepening your connection with someone. Really feeling comfortable with that person. It could be also a contract. So feeling comfortable with that person is more of this card. This card is more seven seventh house energy. Seventh house energy was like contracts, um, finalizing a bond like marriage, for example. Doesn't have to be marriage, but some sort of commitment. This is Two of Cups is commitment. It's sharing that glass, so sharing almost like sharing a destiny in a way. Sharing that connection. Um, Whereas the Lovers is more of that romantic vibe with like going out on dates and that sort of stuff. Then you have here, let me just bring it lower. Then you have here the Five of Cups. So I'll move this. Five of Cups is despair. It's despair over the loss. So being sad over a loss, so losing something and being really upset over it. And with this Eight of Swords here, I do see it more as being worried, either worrying about a loss. So the cups haven't fallen, but you're kind of like, it's like the Nine of Swords where you're worried that they will fall because she's not tied up. She thinks she's tied up because of how like how her mind's working, but she's not actually tied up. It's just her mind. So these cards both have people sitting down. They're not moving much, and they're in quite a bit of pain as well. So your worries and your thoughts stopping you from moving forwards and moving on, and growing and improve and changing, and that sort of thing, rebirth, death. um Eight of Swords is also it's mostly like your mind wrapping you up and stopping you from moving forwards. So thinking too much about what is gone, stopping you from moving forwards, and even seeing, because she's blindfolded, or even seeing what you already have and what's already around you, or who's around you. Um, then yeah, I already talked about the Two of Cups. There's a bit more things I want to say about that Eight of Swords and Five of Cups combination. That's the heart and mind as well. So mental energy and emotional energy. Um, so then you have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is taking your time, moving slowly, building up towards something, moving slowly towards a goal, being committed, so not giving up, no matter how long it takes, no matter what you come across, not giving up. That's in June. So there could be something that maybe makes you want to give up, or something that takes a long time to get to, or simply that June may take quite a bit of your patience, it may require your patience, or June may require you to have a lot of patience. So for some of you, it's more about not giving up. Something may happen where you may want to give up. For some of you, it's about having more patience. For some of you, it's generally that there's something that will be unavoidable where it may take a long time to finally finish. So simply enjoying the journey with the Knight of Pentacles. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles, so Knight and then Queen of Pentacles. You do have the King of Pentacles as well. So a lot of earth energy, slow movement. Things aren't moving too quickly for you this year. Things are taking, like, I guess the wheel of the year is taking its time to change. So you do have the Queen of Pentacles. So again, there's that energy of there's this patience as well overall with the earth energy, but also caring, being caring, thoughtful, and I guess also not spoiling yourself, but treating yourself, buying the things you want, maybe the luxury things you want. The Pentacles energy is also about the material things in life. So maybe some of you may be paying attention to your status. Your status might change a bit in is it July? It doesn't have to be a drastic change. You do have the King of Pentacles as well. So that's a pair card. Maybe it's for some of you meeting a pair, like meeting someone who's very similar to you. Not sure which month exactly it's in, but since you have the Queen here and the King over there. But for some of you, it's about meeting someone that's very similar to you. Someone who shares similar goals to you as well. Maybe even works in a similar job, maybe possibly, or a similar field, like both working in the fashion industry, for example. It's also appreciating the material things you do have. So kind of like with the Five of Cups, being sad about the loss, emotionally down. Queen of Pentacles is proud of what she has around her, and she's happy to show it off. Same with the King. The Queen and King are quite similar. Proud and happy to show off what they do have. Also stern and steady and not easily moved. But also knowing how to be caring at the same time. So it can be caring, but also can be quite stern and strict. What else was I going to say? So those two cards are kind of similar, how I'm seeing them. But with the King of Pentacles, this is for November. King of Pentacles is more he's in thoughts. He's really admiring what he has. So where the Queen doesn't look at what she has, she shows it off, but she doesn't look at it. She just has it around her. I see the King as someone who is really indulging in his possessions, who's really enveloped in it, and may think too much about what he has, and maybe even how to attain more. So for November, it could be you may be thinking more about how to grow, how to improve what you have. For some of you, it's more about paying more attention to your possessions, to what you have, to your material possessions, to your finances as well. So that's for November. Jumping around a bit. So then you have the Sun. So July, August, you have the Sun. That's good luck. That's positivity. That is bright. Like it's such a bright energy. Lots of, I'd say, wealth as well with the sunflowers and this golden sun. Lots of golden things here. So youthful spirit as well. And with the horse, that is strength. strength to continue on and move forward. With the child, that is a youthful energy. That is, I say the strength to carry your own past, the strength to carry your own memories, your own past and everything, and continue on forward and still look at the world in a brighter view. So that's for August. Some of you may be coming across good amounts of wealth. Some of you it's good amounts of luck. And for some of you it's more about how you see the world. Um, then you have, so August, September, you have karma cards clarified by the tower. So karma cards usually is judgment, but here is karma. So karma is what you do to others being done to yourself. So if you do good to others, good comes to you. And you have the tower. So maybe some okay, it's the more obvious way I'm seeing this is like some of your bad karma, kind of like the tower. But I'm not really seeing it as like your bad karma coming to get you. I'm not seeing it like that. I'm seeing it more as a lesson for you to learn in September. I don't see it as some bad karma coming for you. I see it as a lesson to learn and a lesson for you to learn to grow strength, a lesson for you to learn to grow so that now for because when you grow, like when a tower gets struck by lightning, it means it wasn't strong, like it wasn't strong enough to withstand that lightning. But now that it has been struck by that lightning, it can change and improve and upgrade basically. So whatever this lightning strike may be, and however may hurt you, um, it helps you improve, helps you change, maybe even helps you see the world differently. And what things happen for a reason generally. So it could be that whatever this is that does happen helps you to reach your goal, or helps you to help other people, or helps you generally, just changes you in several different ways. And it doesn't have to be some super duper duper extremely painful thing that you can't get up from. It's I see this as something that you can get up from, not something that will tear you down forever, but something that way you can get back up from. So you're not being given load that's too heavy for you. You're given something that you are able to carry, but it will help you to change. So that's how I do see this karma and tower card mix. So again, just to clarify, it's not that you're getting bad karma um being striked at you in September, but that you're being given a lesson to learn of some sorts, or not just a lesson to learn, but something's gonna happen where you'll be able to learn from it. I think that wording works a bit better. So something happens where you're able to learn from it and improve and grow, maybe even gain strength. You have the strength card here. Um, so I did mention like kind of like how the Wheel of Fortune was saying, things change. Or Wheel of the Year was saying things changing, nothing staying the same. So where there's strength here I mentioned, but then that lightning striking, and then strength being brought back here with this horse from the sun. Strength and pride. So whatever it is, it likely would give you some sort of pride that you did overcome whatever it is. Um, so then you have the King of Swords, not Swords, King of Pentacles, which I mentioned before was either admiring your wealth, admiring your finances, or just paying attention to your finances and your material possessions. And then for December, you have the Two of Swords. So that is a choice to be made, a hard choice to be made. Where you're not sure what to choose or what will be the outcome of that choice. But it's generally a difficult choice, the Two of Swords. For some people, this is more about having your heart space closed. I do see this sometimes as a woman with her heart space closed, who isn't really open to other people and is quite defensive. So there's some of you may be like that in December. For some of you, it's more about a difficult choice. You have the Four of Swords at the top of the deck here, then Six of Swords. Four of Swords, usually it's rest in this deck. I see this as someone who wants revenge. You have the Six of Swords, that's leaving things behind and moving forwards. You have the Eight of Swords again, so two Eight of Swords, and you do have death. So death rebirth. So you have two Eight of Swords. Let me just. Then you have the Three of Cups at the back of the deck. So friendship. Then you have the Six of Cups. That's the past. I did mention the past. You have the Three of Swords. So this is a bit similar to Taurus's reading. They also had the Three of Cups, I think death, and Three of Swords. But with a different deck. I used the Light Seers deck. So you have this deck. So Three of Swords again, heartbreak or heartache. Well, usually like someone's words or actions hurting you deeply. So that could be the Tower, or that could simply be the reason for this Four of Swords, revenge sort of thing. Six of Swords, again, looking back at the past. At the top of this deck, you have okay, so at the top of this deck, you do have the, what's this? And then, and also you do have this in the deck. And at the back, Hermit, Justice, and you do have Four of Cups. And you have the Page of Swords here as well. So at the top of the deck, what was it? Anyways, so at the top of the deck and at the back of the deck, these are the cards. So they weren't actually in on the table. To make this reading quickly, I'm just gonna like hover over them like this, so you can see them. But I won't go over them, so it won't take too long. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully this resonated. If you'd like to, you can like, share, comment, subscribe.